Ladies and gentlemen, Assiniboia Downs, in conjunction with the Canadian Thoroughbred Horse Society Manitoba Division, presents another co-featured event, the 2012 CTHS Sales Stake. The race will cover 6 furlongs. The purse $40,000 estimated. Here's a look at the field. Number 1, A Girl's Gotta Do. Over the last call, stable trained by Clayton Gray with Trevor Simpson. 2 is Poet. Over the right attitude stable, Hillside Farm, Anderson and Warner, trained by Blair Miller with Rohan Singh. 3 is R-Star, wearing the colors of the TG stable, trained by Aaron Saylor with Jennifer Reed. 4 is Wage War, wearing the silks of Arneson Daily Sons back in Zipbrick, trained by Chad Torvell with Chris Husbands. 5, I Was in the Pool, owned by the None the Wiser stable, trained by Chad Torvell with Robert Reeves Jr. 6, Just Add Salt, owned by Barry Arneson, Cam Zipbrick, and Charles Fouillard, trained by Chad Torvell with Tyrone Nelson. 7, Vice is Nice, owned by Dr. Betty Hughes, trained by Elise Pruitt, Jerry Pruitt's up. 8, Divine Wisdom, wearing the colors of the Off to Win stable, and Ardell Saylor, trained by Ardell Saylor with Paul Nolan. Number 9, Siga, owned by Jerry Lambert and Lynn Matthews, trained by Shelley Brown, Praven Badri will ride. Race 4 here at ASD. Take note, post time only 6 minutes. Divine Wisdom and Siga from the outside. Divine Wisdom moves in. Siga will be the last to load. Siga walks in. They're set. And they're off in the 2012 $40,000 estimated Canadian Thoroughbred Horse Society Sales Stake. A very slow start for A Girl's Gotta Do. Out of the chute and onto the main track. R-Star nearest the rail. Sports some speed and feeds through along the fence from between horses. I Was in the Pool to the center of the track, and Vice is Nice. Also in the mix, Wage War now sent through along the rail. There goes Poet with a burst of speed. Widest of all, Divine Wisdom. Just a log jam on the front end. Now they begin to sort themselves out. They're 3 across the tracks. They get set to head into the far turn. It's Poet down to the rail, knocking heads with Divine Wisdom. Just off those, R-Star. They've got 3 now to Wage War. About 5 lengths to the rail as Just Add Salt begins to rally from well off the pace. Girl's Gotta Do has made up a ton of ground off that poor start. They approach the top of the stretch in the sales stake. Towards the rail and Poet putting his best stride forward. Well meant from the center of the track, Divine Wisdom. To the far outside, R-Star will try and rally and engulf them all, and down the stretch they come in the sales stake, and it's Divine Wisdom from the center of the track. R-Star is determined on the outside. They're in deep stretch. R-Star, and Divine Wisdom. They're stride for stride in deep stretch. It's going to go to R-Star to take the $40,000 sales stake. Ladies and gentlemen, hold all tickets. A steward's inquiry into the running of race 4. They'll take a look at the start of race number 4 as it relates to number 1, A Girl's Gotta Do. Please hold all tickets. And ladies and gentlemen, now moving into the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of race 4 here at ASD, the 24th renewal of the $40,000 estimated Canadian Thoroughbred Horse Society Sales Stake. The winner, number 3, R-Star. R-Star is a 2-year-old bay filly by Jumpstart of the mare Arzu by Elijah. By Tom and Gail Payne's TG stable, trained by Aaron Saylor, ridden on official victory by Jennifer Reed. Mr. Grant Watson, president of the Canadian Thoroughbred Horse Society Manitoba Division, on hand in the winner's enclosure to make presentations to the winning connections. Congratulations goes out to jockey Jennifer Reed, who scores her 2nd win on this evening's card. 2 wins for jockey Jennifer Reed. Congratulations goes out to Tom and Gail Payne's TG stable and trainer Aaron Saylor, as they sport their 2nd win on this evening's card. 2 wins for the TG stable, 2 wins for trainer Aaron Saylor. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, those results unofficial. The steward's inquiry remains on the board. Please hold all tickets. Of the $40,000 co-featured CTHS sales stake. Kurt?
Thank you very much, Darren. Here we are with the winning team. We'll start off with the blazing hot Jennifer Reed, 5th win in 2 days, and she's not done yet. Jennifer, you had a pile of horse today.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch the whole way, I guess, and yeah.
Well, the whole way around on the backside, you let Rohan on the inside with Poet, but you were just sitting there with a camel clutch. What happened at the 3/8 pole there?
Paul's horse came over in front of me a little bit, and we got in a bit of trouble, but I just took a hold and had some left and went by him.
Well, it looked like you had lots left because you had to suck out of it, and then you came around the outside. But it was a beautiful ride, and like you've been doing for about the last month and a half, excellent job.
Thanks.
And I'll let you get back to the room because there's short and post time. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Thanks, Aaron and Tom. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Gail.
And Gail.
There we go. And me. All right. Thanks, Jen. Keep up the good work. You're only 2 behind for leading rider right now, if you didn't know that. Aaron, 2 wins today. What did you do differently from 2 outs ago when the horse ran second to Bar on the Beach by 8, and then you came back, break your maiden, and win today easy? What did you do different?
We just changed up our training a little bit, and nothing you could mark down, say, wow, this made the difference. We just started training her a little different, a little longer, and she accepted it.
Well, you knew she had talent from the word go. It was just her finally getting her racing mind together. With 2-year-olds, is that really tough?
Well, some 2-year-olds mature a lot faster than others. It took her the 2 trips to really figure out what racing was all about, and you can see after the last 2 races that she's maturing and getting better every time and understand what racing is.
Well, you've done a great job, Aaron, and congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Tom and Gail, for letting me train the fillies like this, and congratulations, Tom, on picking her out at the sale, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Tom. Thank you very much, Aaron. Tom, at the sale, it was your keen eye that found this one?
Well, I can't take all the credit. I had Marvin and Debbie with me last fall looking at horses, and we picked out 3. And this was sort of my choice of the 3. And so I'm very pleased with her, and she's a very, very nice filly.
Oh, she definitely is. She showed what she was worth, I think, last time out that she ran, dueling every step of the way, and then drawing off to that easy 4-length victory. But today, that was interesting at the 3/8 pole, how, these 2-year-olds, usually when they get stopped, they don't like to start again, but she fought back, and she was tenacious right to the wire.
She was, and that's a sign of a good horse. She overcome adversity, and she took the bumping and come out of it and come on to win. So very, very nice.
And let's just hope she comes home safe and sound and ready for another race.
For the Manitoba Buffalo.
You betcha. More money on the line. Great job. And Gail, what do you have to add about today's race? Absolutely nothing. Okay, as you know, the yearling sale, Tom got this horse last year. It's Sunday at 2:30, right on the Red River X grounds, right in beside us. Tom, you going to be there?
Yes, and I recommend everybody else be there. You can't win a race in Manitoba without a Manitoba bred.
Big money in the Manitoba breds, and a great Manitoba bred here. Our star, winner of the sales stake. And what a great ride by Jennifer Reed, Aaron Saylor to train, and TG Stable, Tom and Gail. Back up to you, Darren.
Thanks, Kurt. Post time now for race 5 here at AST, less than 18 minutes away. It's the $30,000 debutante, the third of 3 stakes in a row. That's up next.